Hi, I'm Nicholas Tynan. I've got here with us our Tynan Motors ambassador Luke Lewis, having a first look at the Jeep Gladiator Ute. I'm pretty excited about the car. I've been waiting for probably 10 plus years for this particular vehicle to come out. I'm a Jeep Wrangler owner myself. I've got one. Luke, look, compared to the Wrangler as well, I know you've been waiting for this car for a very long time. You've had your name on the list for what, 6 months now? What's your initial thoughts? What do you think?
Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting the way it looked today.
Okay.
I look at all the photos and the pictures and they look good, but to actually come down here in real life and see it, absolutely beautiful. I love the size of it, the height of it, the length of it. It's real tough looking. The inside is beautiful. The interior is just spot on. I think they've nailed it with everything, to be brutally honest with you.
Right, now similar to the Jeep Wrangler, this car is completely convertible. You can take the roof off, you can take the doors off, you can fold the windscreen down, everything that right from the original Willys Jeep, it is still capable of doing. So like this, I can take that roof off there, the top panel there, and I can hand that to Luke, and there you go. So you can take that whole roof off, and then it comes into a fully convertible Ute, the only one on the market. Now say you do have the roof off, everything's all off the vehicle, you need to store anything away, you can fold these seats up, they lock into place there, and underneath there's two lockable boxes there that are lockable with the car key there, and there's interchangeable walls too, so you can fit anything that you do desire. Now in the back of the Gladiator Ute, you've got the sliding window, which you can open up and have a look what's in your tray. All right, now Luke's demonstrating the soft open tailgate here, which I thought was a pretty fancy feature for a Ute. But as you can see in the back of this car, we do have the spray-in rubber lining, which I think is an essential option that you should get on every Ute. Now in the back, massive tray you've got here. You'll be able to fit motorbikes like Luke's just set it up there, have the rear wheel coming out the back. You get a quad in there, plenty of gear, plenty of mud, plenty of anything really, isn't it, Luke?
Oh, it's massive. I haven't seen a tray this big, so I think it's definitely eye-catching as well. It looks really good. Yeah,
for sure. Now you've got all these cargo tie-down points at the back. We've got electrics plugged, and also you can see these LED lights that are on both sides of the tray that anytime you open either the tailgate or a door of the car, they will turn on. Okay, now look, we're sitting inside the Jeep Gladiator here. Obviously, as I said, I've got a Jeep Wrangler current edition. It's pretty similar. Like that's the first thing that struck me is the screen's the same, the buttons are the same. Obviously, we're in a left-hand drive vehicle at the moment with miles per hour on the dash. But tell me, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I love everything about it. All your call buttons, your voice activated. It's got all your cruise control. You can even set the distance between the car in front of you to drive it itself. One thing I love the most is that if you are out full driving and you've got mud all over your front grille and the camera, it's got its own little water washer to wash the camera. But everything else, it's got steering wheel heaters, it's got seat heaters, seat coolers. The list just goes on and on and on. It's absolutely spot on.
Now look, you mentioned it before in regards to the camera being on the front. Obviously it's got a camera on the back as well for when you're reversing, but let's go in and play around with it. So we'll just click the controls. Obviously we've got the driver's side heater, steering wheel, driver's side heated seats, obviously passenger heated seats, but then this is where it gets pretty cool. So we've got the backup camera, pretty standard. Massive screen, as you can see. Obviously it indicates where the rear of the car is and that sort of stuff. But then what's cool about this car, we've got the front camera. So when you do take it off on the trails, obviously it's a Rubicon model. So you can see it. You can see any rocks, any boulders, any slippage that's happened on the track. You've got that in it. Now obviously we're in the Rubicon edition, so it does have a lot of four-wheel drive tech in there. They do come standard as a four-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive full-time, you can option in to have the four-wheel drive high range or four-wheel drive low range. So it is a true off-road vehicle, and I can't wait till they come out and we can hit the track together.
Me neither. Can I actually take the drive?
No.
Genius.